big-ish episode today. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Usually, I've been pretty good in that, I've whittled down the chunks of work so that we're only, doing half an hour of stuff at a time. So, that's pretty great. I think the longest one was an hour when we were planning. We had like a 40-minute one recently. But today, what we're doing is building buildings, as the stream title says. Systems are going to have buildings, and what we're going to do is lay down the framework so that we can have buildings, that we can build them, and we'll go more into detail about some of the design decisions I've made as we go on the while. The first thing we're going to do is that we are going to make a building type model. The building type model is pretty much going to be like what kind of building it is. It's going to have all the information, and it's going to be the base, the framework by which we have other buildings, right? So the first thing I want to use, I'm going to just generate a model. Rails generate model, building type, key, string, name, string, description, text. Right, so far these are pretty simple so far. Unique per system, Boolean. Essentially, you can only build one in a system. Max level, integer level, data. JSON B, prerequisites, JSON B. Cool. Just let me make sure I haven't made anything. I think those are spelled right. We'll check the migrations to make sure, but it's going to be building type check. So the thing you may not have noticed is JSON B. What is JSON B? No, I don't have JSON B. Oh, it's because I'm using SQLite because I am. So what JSON B is JSON binary, so it'll be smaller when it's stored in the database. I want to go real quick. This SQLite JSON B. Let's my gem file. 1.4. Greater than 1.4, but like SQLite 3. Oh man. I guess we're using regular JSON. That should be fine. I guess. Won't be the best, but cool. I guess that works. What is happening here? Oh, cool. This is complaining because I haven't run a migration. That's okay. So let's take a look at my let's look at migration here. DB, where are you? You know what? I'm gonna say it's like let's do a checked. Can I get SQLite to use JSON-D in a migration? Let's see here. Yeah, well, I knew that already. No, I've got it. Boo. Boo. Whatever. I can change that if I decide to go to Postgres. All right, so let's make some tests. So we have building types, app factory, spec factories, building types, factory bot define, key. This is going to be government administration. So we're using a key here, and the key is going to be unique to each building type. And the idea is that, like, we're gonna redo this, but like, God, let me collect my thoughts. All right, so the key is going to be a unique thing that identifies each building type. And you may have the question, like, well, why do I do that? Why, you have IDs for the buildings, and why can't you do I'm sorry, like, you can't have, why can't you use the keys, the ID? That's a unique identifier. I'm like, yeah, you could, like, building type 1, but like, who's gonna remember what 1 is? We've got a bunch of buildings, so let's use a descriptive name as the key, and that'll be cool. Right? That makes sense. And so the big picture, making the government administration building, this will give us a bonus to tax collection. I wanted to do it this way because I already have tax revenue bonuses, right? And tax revenue bonuses, this will affect that, so I don't have to write anything new. It's a very constrained kind of thing. Administration, description. I'm going to copy and paste this from my pre-generated thing earlier that I did. Central, yep, cool. Unique per system is going to be true because it's only ever going to have one of these in a government administration. Yeah, it might be a little. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Trust me, it's fine. Unique sys per system true max level. We're gonna have people be able to we're gonna have people be able to upgrade the max level of the building level data. This is gonna. Let me copy and paste this from what I have. And essentially level 1 takes this long to do. Level 2 is like, to upgrade level 2 is going to take 12 hours. Demolition time, whatever. Demolition, we can also demolish buildings, that takes some time to do. And that's going to be the thing. Prerequisites. Prerequisites are when some buildings need other buildings in order to exist. Cool. Yeah, so when we want some other buildings to exist, that's going to be the thing. You know what? Why don't I use Rails Generate Model more often? It generated the models folder. You know, it made the migration. It made the model thing, made this test, which I'm going to need in a factory. Come on, I should use model more often. I'm a loser because I use it more often. And factory building type. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So building type spec. Spec describe building type model do. Okay, so first we're going to have validation tests. Okay, it should validate the presence of, let's just see there. It should validate the presence of key. It should validate uniqueness of key. Validate the presence of name, validate the presence of description, validate presence of max level. Nope. It should validate numericality of max level is greater than 0. Is that what I want? Yes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Cool. Other things I'm going to need, I have my validation tests. I'm going to need factory test singular. Yeah. Expect building type to be valid. Instance methods. Describe cost for level. What building type for building type? Check. It returns cost for level. Expect building cost type for level 1 to equal cash credits 200, minerals 100, energy 125. Check. That should be the thing. 200, 125? No. Oh, 200, 125. Yeah, that's full too. Cool. Cool, that looks good. Right? Should take 8 hours to get to 1. All right, next. Describe, no. Describe returns, no. Effects for level. It returns the level. Expect building type for effects for level 1 to equal Text modifier 0.05. Cool. All right, so that's done. Let's go back to our migration. All right, key. Add some new ones here. No, false. I don't want uniqueness to be, the database level. Name, no, false. Description, yep, no, false. Unique per system. Default, false. Integer, max level. Default 1, null, false. Level data, default, no, false. Prerequisites, default, no, false. So by default, no level data, and it has to have a thing. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right, let's do a Rails DB migrate. Cool, that looks good. Let's check out our schema. That looks reasonable. All right, now we got to build out the building type model. Key, presence true, unique true, check. Name, presence true, check. Description, presence true, check. Max level, numeric presence true, numericality, check. This, don't care about right now. That's fine. Def, cost for level. And this is going to be level data dot dig, level to west cost. We'll have to figure it out, or do I need to use a symbol there? Oh, we'll figure it out when we get there. Def construction time for level. Demolition time. Yeah. Go autocomplete in AI. Love it. Love it. Let's see here. Ooh. So, this looks like we got some mismatch between our data types. So let's do Boolean types. Let's just do one at a time. RSpec model, Boolean type 6. What? Oh. Yeah, I forgot. How did I fix this? I've seen this before. How did I fix this? Shit. I forgot, how did I fix this? This has got to be something to the fact that, like, Let's ask the AI. Yep. What? No. I don't want to do it that way. All right, so let's understand this. Yeah, I don't like it, but no, I don't want to do that for spec. You know what? I'm not really happy with this. That's how I fixed it. I use a subject. By having it actually create the thing in there. Actually, that actually creates the building. Yes. It actually creates it, so it has something to do there. All right. Next up, let's take. All right. Just do this one. Okay. Expected. Got. This is line 23. So building types. Oh, that's irritating. So even though we're saving it as symbols in the factory, it's coming back out as strings, which is not the worst thing in the world, but we'll have to live with it. I have to use this syntax. Boom. Yeah, same thing here with this one. Text modifier. Irritating. That's what I get for using SQLite. Cool. All right, we've been at this for 25 minutes. Oh. Well, that's good because I think I like keeping these at about half an hour in length. So we'll end this one here, and next time we will start literally building the building model, right? And that'll probably take half an hour, and then we got to work out the views, which will be a big thing. So stay tuned for next part 2, which is buildings. Toodaloo.